What about food?
Oh,
What's the classic Mongolian food?
barbecue, Mongolian
Barbecue.
barbecue. So yes, we are very different than what you used to with the maybe fish and chips here.
Welcome to London. What brings you to London?
So I'm here to promote Mongolian culture and then also overall promote Mongolia internationally. And thirdly, I'm here to actually expand the bilateral cooperation between Mongolia and UK in cultural sector.
So you're meeting lots of ministers, that sort of thing?
Yes, I've just had a meeting with Lord Parkinson, and also in the morning we managed to actually. It was really surprising run into Nadine Doris.
Ah, very good. You just bumped into her.
We bumped into her.
So what did you tell him about? What do you think could be the cultural ties between Britain and Mongolia?
Oh well, we've actually created our cultural creative industry policies based really on the exemplary situation examples that has been set in the UK cultural creative industry. So our cultural industry has a extremely strong historical background and heritage. So I think UK has a lot to, for us, UK has a lot to learn from.
And in particular, you're quite keen for people to make films in Mongolia.
Yes, yes, yes. We recently, with the cultural creative industry policy, we recently passed a bill on the development of film industry, and with that, we have a global incentive that we promoting internationally, and we recently launched our film commission in Cannes Festival, and also introduced our incentive program.
So what sort of films are we talking about? What films would you like to see being made in Mongolia?
Of course, films that promote Mongolian culture. And obviously, we would like to have international, multinational companies to come to Mongolia and do their films in Mongolia and really showcase Mongolian landscape, showcase Mongolia.
To explain to people who don't know, paint a picture of Mongolia. What are the landscapes on offer to filmmakers?
Well, you can go. You can have from the Gobi Desert to mountains to winter scenes. So we can offer everything, and even the vibrant city view. So you'll be able to experience all sorts of weather in Mongolia and all sorts of terrain in Mongolia. So we have a lot to offer.
And is there a big film industry in Mongolia, or do you hope that that will grow as well?
We do have a film industry, especially in art sector. We do have a art film wise. We have a good background and also very vibrant film industry. But I think with this, we would be able to grow internationally.
Yeah, and we've seen that when I know Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand. Everyone suddenly wanted to go to New Zealand, and it does. These when films are made in iconic, it does become a massive advert, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course, exactly. And then culture is a key sector that will be promoting tourism around the world. So, and with the heritage we have, especially with the folk art and the cultural sites, that will offer a lot for the world.
And how is Mongolia doing? Obviously, travel took a massive hit during the pandemic. How is Mongolia coming out of the pandemic?
Yeah, so of course, pandemic has hit everybody internationally. And however, we have created policies and schemes that can easily bring international tourists to Mongolia. Like, for instance, we're opening up visa-free countries, e-visas, so it make it simpler for tourists to come to Mongolia.
And if someone's listening to think, oh, I've never thought about going, or maybe I will go to Mongolia. What are the three things that somebody on holiday should do if they go to Mongolia?
Definitely go to the countryside and do stargazing.
Stargazing,
That
yeah.
would be one thing that
Which is something you can't do. We're in central London. You can't be doing that in central London. You can't see anything.
in Mongolia, you drive out 20 minutes from the city, you'll be able to see the stars right next to you. Secondly, of course, camping through the country, whichever way you want to do it, backpack style to glamping, whichever way you want to do it.
All of them.
Yeah, and then, of course, experience our culture. We have an amazing culture that is very unique to and nomadic background. So you will have a vast of different ways of experiencing our country, and the energy is definitely very different.
The energy.
Yes.
In what way?
So you'll be able to actually we have a very young, vibrant city that you'll be able to experience the metropolitan energy. But then you go out, you go to different places, you have this hospitality, that warm energy you'll be able to
Yeah.
experience.
What about food?
Oh.
What's the classic Mongolian food?
Barbecue,
Barbecue.
Mongolian barbecue. So yes, we are very different than what you used to with the maybe fish and chips here. But yes, we have a strong meat-based dishes, so you'll be able to have outdoor barbecues and different type of barbecues, stone-based barbecues. So
Oh, it does sound good. It
there you
does sound
go.
good. And what are you hoping to do while you're here? Are you going to have some fish and chips while you're here?
I will. We'll see.
You sound very convinced.
No, actually, I would love to have the Indian dishes here, but obviously, it's very British Indian
Very
dishes.
British. British curries are very
Yes,
different to
there you
Indian
go.
curries.
That's what I would love.
Well,
to
I hope you've got a busy week ahead,
Yes.
hoping to presumably meet more ministers and things while you're here.
Yeah, I'm actually going off to Cambridge to meet with the Mongolian and Indo-Asian Study Center. So that's where we're hoping to have more forums in the future to about Mongolian culture. So that's where I'm going.
Are there particular places in the UK where there are Mongolian communities?
London is
London's the main one.
main one.
Well, I hope you get to catch up with them as well. It's really good to see you. Thank you so much for coming down and joining us here on Top.